That's how a bullfrog seduces his lady frog. Just like that. Next time you're all alone with your sweetie and things have been a little boring lately, well, try that. You just saddle on up to her, lean in provocatively, and go. Just like that. All this is entirely predictable. Only one of two things are about to occur. And each one is pretty much cut and dried. And in terms of predictability, it's pretty much 50-50. Now, on the one hand, she'll cave in, giggle, and congratulations, gentlemen, you're on your way. Now enjoy the rest of the evening responsibly. Or she'll turn and ask, "What the hell are you doing?" To which you may reply, "Well, this guy named John Wilcox says that's how a bullfrog seduces his lady frog out there in the swamp." And that will land you back to square one with nothing gained, but nothing entirely lost either, if that's the way this thing is going. Now, wait a minute. No, wait. There is, it's a small gain. Almost infinitesimal. It's one of those 0.0001% gains for social inventiveness. Not that she's ever going to let on about that. But if that's the way this thing is going, at this particular juncture, you would now have a 96.5% probability that what she'll say next is, "Well, I am not a frog." To which you may now reply, "Exactly." Follow that up with, "And this isn't any swamp either, is it?" Now, if it has come to this point, she will either go with you or not. And if that be the case, my friend, I hate to have to be the guy who has to tell you this, but you never had a snowball's chance in hell with her. Not tonight. Oh, and one last thing. If a frog had wings, he wouldn't bust his ass every time he hopped. Just go. This dream is not just one man's vision. This hope is not a dream alone. Your land is known as everybody's country, where your hands are free to make what's yours your own. Where your words cannot be kept unspoken, your heart is yours and yours alone, and your mind is free to sing its own freedoms in this place that you call your home. Just one voice singing, and that song is never a voice alone. And you'll sing of this great wondrous land of freedom, America, wherever you roam. Your land is known as everybody's country. Your heart is yours and yours alone, and you can shout, Yahoo! That great country's shout of freedom in harmony wherever you roam. In harmony wherever you roam. In harmony wherever you roam. Yeah, I'm just warming up. Good evening and welcome to tonight's show. My name is John Wilcox, and I am in love. Comes a time for life to be renewed. Those trophies of these games are misconstrued. All better is a love that is maturing, overflowing at the strings, returning. Time passes quickly for a season. Even so, fists fall humbly for a reason. Like a seed of grain beneath the harvest moon, or a baby cries softly in a room. The summer sun, a ball of fire burning. Is it only a cog in a wheel that keeps on turning? My true love, by the stars above, only true love. Each and every day, live love's own true way. Only true love. My love is patient. My love is kind. My love is endless. My love is blind. My true love by the stars above. Only true love will. Oh yeah. The shifting of the wind and waves and tides, and sifting of these mysteries provides one endless struggle to those undiscerning. Are they only a cog in a wheel that keeps on turning? There comes a time for life to be renewed. Those trophies of these games are misconstrued. No death defies the holy and the brave. These children of this earth must have their days. Time passes quickly for a season. Even so, guests fall humbly for a reason. Like a seed of grain beneath the harvest moon, or a baby cries softly in a room. The summer sun of all fire burning, is it only a cog in a wheel that keeps on turning? The hour is late, the time has come, my ordeal and consummation draws ever near. Watch and pray you do not fall into temptation, oh my dearest friends who are so near. And here, Father, I have, all things are possible with you. If there is a way that it might possibly be, then, Father, take this cup from me. Oh, Father, take this cup from me. The soldiers' footfall I can already clearly hear. They come against me to arrest me with clubs and chains and sword and spear. I was with you teaching daily in the temple. Why didn't you arrest me then and there? Now the stripes and then the cross, and my appointment with destiny, that every prophecy should be fulfilled, and every soul should turn to me. Father, I have set my face like flint, and may your name forever be glorified in me. far away in the hills of Virginia, in the glens and forests there, lives a girl so young and tender, with big brown eyes and long blonde hair. In her mind she will never use trickery, she will not gaze with a scheming stare, she'll never lay a trap of deception. Oh, she'd say, that isn't fair. If I describe what you'd call virtue in this world gone mad on a dare, just pull your chair up close and I'll tell you of this girl with character rare. She's released those cruel people who've tried to wreck her spirit. When she's alone and she knows no one's looking, she shuts her eyes and whispers a prayer. She looks ridiculous next to a politician or a used car salesman who will wink and snare. She reaches out to the poor and homeless, she holds their kids and tousles their hair. If I describe what you'd call virtue in this world gone mad on a dare, just pull your chair up close and I'll tell you of this girl with character, of this girl with character, of this girl with character. My love, you will seek me someday, my love, my love, and you will find me someday, my love, like the river to the sea, my love, like the mountain catch the breeze, my love, under heaven you and me, my love, one day, when you're not looking, you will find me. And one day you will be found when you are lost. Like the river to the sea, my love. Like the mountain catch the breeze, my love. Under heaven you and me, my love. One day one day it will be just you and me, my love. One day near that fountain by the stream, my love. A mighty river flows to the sea, my love. Budding leaves upon the trees, my love. Under heaven you and me, my love. One day, and when you're old, you will look back on what your soul has found, my love. That treasure you found in me will still abound, my love. Like the river to the sea, my love. Healing nations wild and free, my love. Under heaven you and me, my love. One day, one day. Entreat me not to ever leave you. Please don't ask me to depart from your side. Wherever you will go, I will go also. And where you live, it is there I will abide. Your friends will be my friends, and your family will be mine. And what you deem as highest will be my treasure sublime. And where you die, my darling, there will I die, and there will I be buried by your side. God bless this union, side by side. Whatever the good or woe that tide betide, whate'er the good or woe that time betide, whate'er the good or woe that time betide. I give it all I got till I give it all I got. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, come on. And whenever I'm walking downtown, I make sure that I really strut. I give it on my toe heel, I give it on my ankle, so when I strut, I really strut. What's that I hear? All the people say, it must be they're having a very bad hair day. Can I love a little? Won't you love a little? And let me go my merry way. I give it all I got till I give it all I got. Oh yeah. So, one day last spring, as spring was warming to summer, I was cooking eggs in a frying pan when I see 5 of those itty bitty little ants go marching across the tile floor in my kitchen, single file, headed directly for my trash, where fresh coffee grounds and last night's scraps abound. And since I'm a guy, I just stepped on them with my sneaker. End of story. Only Lois, that chick I had hanging around back then, wanted to start in with me, boy, about how I was a merciless, cruel-hearted bastard of a human beast, because I just squished a bunch of those itty-bitty little ants. You know, the ones that are about this big. And Lois was having herself a hissy fit over it. So I turned to her and I says, Lois, I says, pipe down, would you? Don't you understand? Those were scouts. If even one of them were to have made it back to the ant colony, Well, I'd have me a frickin' ant caravan a mile long. Coming and going. Going to coming. From my little trash can here in the kitchen, all the way back to where they came from. To which Lois replied, "You goddamn bastard of a peacekeeping man! How could you?" How could you? They were just little ones. They were only doing their jobs. To which I replied, "I'm trying to send a message back to where they came from, Lois, dear, that none who venture here ever return alive." Now, of course, in Lois's mind, back at the ant colony, there is a Staff Sergeant York, and he is in a supervisory position at the entrance to the ant colony. He's getting to be too old to be a soldier ant anymore, so middle management made him an overseer. He stands at the entrance to the ant colony, and he clocks out all the scouts as they go out to scout. Clocks them all back in again when they return. 12-hour shifts. And Staff Sergeant York is quite distraught, as well he should be. Scout Team Victor, with Abernathy, Jones, Williams, Wilson, and Cordova, are way overdue. Way overdue. While the other scout teams are returning on time, according to schedule. And the night is falling. And of every scout team that is returning, Staff Sergeant York inquires, "Page, Swanson, McDermott, have you seen my boys? Abernathy, Jones, Williams, Wilson, and Cordova?" And they all reply, "Why, no, Staff Sergeant, we haven't." McDermott pipes up, "They're, not in our sector, Staff Sergeant." "Very well, carry on," says Staff Sergeant York. But he mutters under his breath, "Where could they be?" "You're not worried, are you, Sarge?" asked Page, leader of Scout Team Scrupulous. "No, don't worry, they'll turn up," says Staff Sergeant York, as he looks yet again at his watch. Oh, you didn't know that about ants, did you? Yeah, they wear watches. So in order to appear nonchalant about it, Staff Sergeant York remarks, Say, why don't you guys go chow down, get yourselves some shut-eye. Which is impossible for an ant. They don't have eyelids. Oh, come on. This lame-ass comedy routine. I figured I'd just throw that in there. Why not? After all, this whole thing is anthropomorphicological anyways. No pun intended. Well, of course that pun was intended. You do realize I'm just making all this up, right? Actually, I'm lying. Ants do no such things. So anyway, meanwhile, back at the ant colony, the last crew arrives, and we're about to witness the final curtain as all hope fails. Garcetti, Jorgensen, Jenkins, and Shorty. Yeah, even ants have nicknames. And Shorty, even for one of those itty-bitty little ants. Yeah, he's on the short side. And the Sarge pipes up. Garcetti, have you seen my boys? Abernathy, Jones, Williams, Wilson, and Cordova. Puts Garcetti on the spot. Now there's nothing for it. So he lets him have it straight up. Didn't you know, Sarge? Haven't you heard? Scout Team Victor. All of them were last seen around 09:30 this morning, disappearing into that giant crack in the Great Wall. 5 clicks north of here. You know the one, Staff Sergeant? As should every ant in this colony. It's the one where none who venture there ever return alive. In a little cafe just a half a mile north of the border lived a humble gal with tired feet taking quarters. Every day of her life passed by in solitude and grace as the sun went down and rose again in that place. Now destiny was playing cards with his buddy Fortune, who lost at a hand, exceeding table stakes. And the powers that be cut a deal with Lady Luck and fate, that Fortune must pay every penny that destiny takes. Whoa, the powers that be, they're watching over you and me. Still got a trick up their sleeve. if we only believe. That very day, a man appeared in the doorway of that little cafe, and she greeted him with courtesy and faith. When he looked in her eyes, he said, "Darling, I've come to take you away from this place." When she asked him his name, he replied, "Just call me Ace." Whoa, the powers that be, they're watching over you and me. Still gotta drink up their sleeve, if we only believe. "20 years have gone by and she has never regretted a second. My, how everything changed from the moment adventure beckoned. Now from dawn until dusk every day, she has everything it takes. And all over the world she is simply known as the Pace. Oh, the powers that be, they're watching over you and me. Still gotta drink up their sleeve, if we only believe. Now in a little cafe, just a half a mile north of the border, at a quiet little table in a dusty, darkened corner, fate stealing cards, Lady Luck is looking over his shoulder, and fortune must pay every penny that destiny takes. Yes, fortune must pay every penny that destiny takes. Yeah, I drink liquid rust for breakfast. Mix it in with gasoline. And then I chew on Omed's bones for lunch, baby. Yeah, I grease them down with Vaseline. And what I eat for dinner, whoa, it bounces around like a trampoline. I got a junk food diet, baby. Whoa, worst case I've ever seen. Yeah, it's worse than sugar, baby. It's worse than caffeine. It's even worse than smoking, baby. 10 times worse than nicotine. It's those polytriglycerides and that BHT. I got a junk food diet, baby. Oh, worst case I've ever seen. I tried to kick it more than once or twice, baby. I just could not get free. And then I had me a blood sugar crisis, baby. In the end, it nearly took me. Then came my hour of decision. I had them junk food diet. Heebie-weebie. Heebie-cheebies. Oh, yeah. I got a junk food diet, baby. Whoa, worst case I've ever seen. I forgot to mention, Lois and I broke up shortly after that itty bitty little ants incident or episode or whatever you want to call it, as heartfelt soulmates sometimes do. Last I heard, she's dating some guy who's trying to save the whales. It makes more sense. What? You actually believe that? Yeah, when ants wear watches, right? Oh, anyway, actually, the reason I'm doing all this is that my solo act here is a way for me to fund a giant-sized rock and roll extravaganza, arena-sized, with most of my songs, some of these songs and most of my songs, I have other songs that are all in the rock and roll genre that lend themselves, even these solo little songs magnify into rock and roll with scintillating guitar solos that leave the audience breathless, and dueling bass guitars, thundering drums and amplifiers 90 feet high. So that's why I'm doing this. That's what I'm working on. And please, I don't have a GoFundMe site. This is, I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. I'm working. Loved to watch her play. In her sweet, familiar way. Those little hands and feet, her eyes so quick to greet, Consupelo in el viento, Alessandra o delicia, que tal porque ella fuera mía. Called her yesterday, left a message my usual way. She misses Daddy very much. It's just we're out of touch. Consupelo in el viento, Alessandra o delicia, que tal porque ella fuera mía. If a man were to give all he possessed for this love, it could never, ever be enough. For this love is stronger than the grave, My love, this love's flames are raging flames of burning fire. Set love as a flame to your heart, dear one. Set love as a jewel upon your arm. All the mighty rivers cannot quench this love's flames. Ne'er all the flooding rains may quench love's fire. Love's flickering, awesome flame, heavenly fire. Set love as a flame to your hearts, dear ones. Set love as a jewel upon your arms. All the mighty rivers cannot quench this love's flames. Ne'er all the flooding rains may quench love's fire. Love's flickering, awesome flame, heavenly fire. I give it all I got to. I give it all I've got. Yeah.